Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've seen. should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Yo, what up?
Crazy shit over there, nigga. I don't know why nobody wanna hop up on this shit, bro. Cause we can go through this shit and like tag team this shit, like nigga, go over there and watch out, nigga. This shit be fun.
Hello?
What up though, cuz?
What up? Hold up. Set my shit up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you up to, man?
Shit, none here just kicking it with Juan.
Oh, tell him I said what up.
He said what up.
What up? Y'all about to get down on something?
Like no, I'm just playing this motherfucking DLC
Oh shit, on that killing streak.
yeah, on me. I was playing the Horizon though, nigga.
Oh, nice. How far you get in that?
Shit, not that far. I ain't played that long.
Said it's been a minute. At least you got back on it though.
Hell yeah. What you on the hard boy?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah, these niggas so fucking this motherfucker.
Mhm,
Here we go.
mhm. Ow, shit. Man, what's up with this damn storm? The snow shit.
Unlove.
You start shoveling yet?
Hell no. Well, why shoveling this shit gonna keep coming?
Just to keep the, just to, I don't know.
Just to keep doing more work.
Yeah, it's a good workout.
Come on, man. That's like being at work, motherfucker. You doing the job and they making it harder for you. Man. Shit, like the fuck I wanna do? Like
Like you
what
talking about, like
the
you just
fuck is
got
this
done
shit?
sweeping and they throw down some more trash after you keep sweeping.
Yeah.
Like nigga, don't do that. Uh, what was I about to do? Let me cut.
How far you been down there now?
Hogwarts. I am. My level is like 24. There we go. Too low. Too low. Can you hear me, Desi? Oh, all right. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
I'm trying to test my volume. Hmm. Think I'm good.
Shit. I don't know why your name is out here. She got to say it. The hell the hell.
I wonder if we can do a screen What does screen share do?
It's not that.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Poor Anne and Sebastian.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I can't lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
You off this weekend, ain't you?
Yeah.
Alright. You hooping at all? Yeah, I'm down. Probably like I'm trying to do like around 11. Said go to the Rex. Also, he's still ain't gonna be able to do no section or nothing. Family time.
I woke up. I don't know how, but I woke up early. I went to the 9 o'clock.
Oh, you went to 9 o'clock?
Good ass man. Niggas came on time too.
The niggas came on time.
Got it in, nigga.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
First one, but after I got back on.
It's an early workout, I guess, in a way. Wake you up. I might try to be there. I might try, but I just want to try to.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Told you I left my son all types of gadgets, bro.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
So,
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank. Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Potato!
What are you?
You're having the knack at all!
Confringo!
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Flipendo!
That was a mistake. Potato Confringo! My steps.
I won't let that happen again.
Incendio! Oh, it's actually quite Incendio! Potato! Thought you had me there. Confringo! Gotcha! Let me as if you could have. Incendio! Restore momentum.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Expelliarmus!
Give it! Glacius! Never been so cold in all my life.
Leviosa!
Is this your fate? Stop! No.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
What you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah. You said you getting a spell, maybe?
Oh, I'm on this damn Hogwarts trying to repair this damn bridge. Gotta use a damn spell.
Repairer.
So what's going on in the game?
Oh, so pretty much you like you a 5th year going to Hogwarts, but you also on the side because you know you got the ability to see ancient magic, so can't nobody else see this shit. So you pretty much like this goblin trying to get to your ass or whatever. He trying to get this power too, this ancient magic or whatever, and do some harm to Hogwarts. So you're just trying to put a stop to all that. But in the meantime, you know, you in the school learning all of the spells to get you ready to fight. You know, but you can pick them all up easy because you know 5th year and you know you already can see the ancient magic and stuff. So you catch on pretty quick, and the story is pretty good. Like you know, it aligns with you doing side missions for the teachers.
What in Merlin's name?
And you also learn your abilities.
Are those dragons?
Like animals and shit. Crazy potion. Turn like to a rock and shit. Make your whole body like a rock. Just drinking a potion.
It's a dragon fighting ring.
It's wild. Man.
This is
I recommend
Hauntown
really
Hall.
trying it out.
They make sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word.
Also,
given
I
how
think you
crowded
love
it
this
is
one
here,
game. It's called
how could they
Long.
possibly enjoy this? The Centaurs have every right to be disgusted
samurai
with wizard
type
kind.
game.
There must
And
be
it's
more
free
dragons
with Game
here.
Pass.
Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting
Xbox,
ring with
but I
only
think it's
2
on
dragons.
PlayStation 2.
We should take advantage of
Long.
most eyes being in the fight and look around.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just send
But
it
be
to you.
discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I downloaded it the other day. Corey been playing it. He's liking it a lot. Yeah, he told me to do it. I knew about it, but I didn't know it was already, you know, access to it to play it and shit. Like it already dropped out, came out. If you feel like doing that, I think if you see it, you gonna like this shit. I'm pretty sure. It's right up your alley. I've already seen it, honestly. There you go.
Don't know what Victor was sinking, striking a bargain with me. Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast. Don't tell us.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Dragon.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Have a dragon. Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at a dragon egg right now. This bitch is in the cage and it's like on flame. I'm about to collect this motherfucker.
Hello, Homura.
First. Oh, shit. It might be the dragon little baby or some shit. I'm trying to rescue it. I don't know. But if I can get a dragon, I don't know yet.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Come
find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Yeah. Whenever it stops. Start knocking on people's doors.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you... completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Hey, got one of them.
So this is the underground harbor.
There you go.
Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Founder's relics?
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Man, I forgot that shit takes.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything. My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the 3 Broomsticks? It may finally be safe. Rescue the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Why you roll that way? Yeah.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Damn.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Arrest their momentum.
The breach yet? When are you going to give up?
Leviosa.
I will have my revenge.
Was that your best? Was meant to be. Not quite.
Bombarda.
You can't stop. Why don't you come up here and fight? I won't rest. Listen. Is that the thing to do? I need to fight finish. Khaleesi. That was unimpressive.
Confringo. Bombarda.
I'll get you for this.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
Revelio.
Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Get away! Rather unwise to snap this way. Childish. The move of a coward. You are postponing the inevitable. You don't know who you're playing with. How childish. There you are. You put me down. You are.
Descendo.
Confringo! Defender!
Revelio.
What an unfortunate end!
Confringo!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Revelio.
Dead asleep on my feet, I could. Oi! Pass that fire!
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Desert.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
you pain. Let's get this over with. Rubber up the
How many Randbox loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Must be something around here.
Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. That bridge has seen better days.
Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Reparo. Leviosa. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Confringo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
He would at that. Ramrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from Ruth for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Over here!
Bombardo.
You'll pay for that!
Accio. Descendo. There.
Let's get this guy. I won't.
Descendo. Accio.
Not run away. I won't rest until.
Rependo.
If only Red Rock were here to see this.
Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Defendo. We're not finished yet. It's almost like we're waiting. Confringo.
Red Rock will be
Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Leviosa. Accio. Capolto. Descend. Confringo. Confringo. Bravado.
What's the point of this exactly?
Confringo.
But there's the ground now! Red Rock, where do you like us? What are you doing? What is it?
Confringo. Defendo.
I'll kill you when I get down from here!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a cigarette.
Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Alright, cuz. I'm gonna get with you later, alright?
We should clear out these spider webs. Always seem to be in the way.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa.
We should clear out these spider webs. They always seem to be in the way.
Confringo. Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ragnarok's loyalists never knew to look for it.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry, but... Sebastian, I think I found
Hopefully
something.
it will help us unravel more of this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Confringo! Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Revelio.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Hello? Might be the best bit I've had in years. No, I mean it.
An intruder!
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Guardian Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Descendo. Capulso.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Capulso. Descendo. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Capulso. Confringo. Confringo. Findo. Findo.
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
Revelio.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Confringo.
Fine, though.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Revelio.
Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Confringo.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. to find a safe way across.
Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio.
There's something here by the altar. Accio!
Descender!
Accio!
Divorcer! Descender!
Accio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. What did you find?
Descender! Confringo!
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this.